enough like his other friends. But I suppose one time with my grandmother, didn't really want to be bothered. My ex-stepfather told us how he didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be bothered with us. And when I kind of found out the truth, I was hurt. I mean, I think I was hurt by a lot of things. I let a lot of things get to me. I let what people say, because at the time people said I was weird, crazy, foolish, stupid. I remember my ex-stepfather fussing me, and told me I was less than a dog. My mother let it happen. Apparently she said he was going to kill her. That's why she let a lot of things happen. I almost killed the guy. I almost took a knife and killed him. Him and I was fighting over a radio, a boom box, if you want to call it. And I thought he was finished. She told me he was finished. So I brought it back to my grandmother. I was starting to bring some of my clothes there. And my stepfather was mad, and I had to go get it. I was in a little red car at the time. So I went get it. No, I said red car. It was my uncle's wife, his new wife, Florence. She's a Guillory who married a Semien. And that was Chris's stepmother and his stepsisters and her brother. Anyway, I had to go get it back. My grandmother told me to get it back, tell him he can keep his radio, that I don't need it. She was supposedly going to give me another one. I remember the time when, so that's how that happened. But I think my brother, something told me to put the knife down. I ran outside and I told my grandmother the whole story of what happened, what was going on. She had a feeling about it. So I was told to stay at Big's house. And that's where my grandmother and I stayed. I had to get my clothes and stuff, but we stayed there. Now my family fussed a lot. I think they did fuss a lot, as you could think. So it was kind of, I think it was got a little rough as a teenager growing up. I think when you're physically abused, because I hate people who physically or sexually abuse people. I think it's hard. Okay. Well, as I went through this battle out of hell, I felt as though I became tougher later on. And my grandmother and I had to move into what is now, like I said, the men's shelter. That was the house I lived in. And like I said, when I went to school, I finished all the way through high school. High school, I hated high school. I met a cousin of mine named Alfred Ledette. Him and I used to hang out later on when I was in my 20s. We went to see 2 movies. I think we went to see Event Horizon and I forgot the other one. There was something about with Lawrence Fishburne as a gangster. Whatever it is. I forgot the name of it. We went to see that movie. Well, going to college was probably my next step. I didn't really have a clue, really. I probably went to college for an accounting, for business management. I went to for welding. Didn't work out. I even went online to college. I would have made it, but I went into an advanced math class that I tried to get out and couldn't. So, going to college, I still had that mindset that, you know, I thought about being with a woman. I think later on I thought about being with a woman, having 2 children. Well, like I said, college I felt wasn't really right for me, I guess. But getting a better